I know what it feels like to have no grace or kindness or mercy in my heart.
In today's video, I'm going to show you a grown man refuse to take accountability for his own disgusting Islamophobic comments that he makes on video like this.
Completely shifted my attitude towards Islam. Before, I just thought this is a false religion. Now I'm like, oh no, this is a tool of Satan. This is a tool of Satan, and the people who are following it are unknowingly soldiers of the devil of the highest degree.
So first things first, let's take a look at the delusional title of this video. Addressing the false allegations. 0, and I mean 0, false allegations have been alleged against this guy. He plays the victim card like the little he really is, and I am not going to allow it.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
So let's jump right into it.
It's been brought to my attention that the 3 Muslims, in an attempt to attack my character and discredit my name, have recently lied, accusing me of scamming one of my supporters. This is 100% false.
100% false. Nobody lied. Nobody is accusing you of scamming one of your supporters. Here he is doing exactly that on video.
I promise, if someone donates $100, I'll go to the 3 Muslims right now. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Bro, come on. I'm trying to. Sebastian Charles, I saw the $100. You won't. That's a fact. I won't. That's a fact, because I said $1,000.
Stop the cap.
You need, that's $900 more you need. I said $1,000.
I have the receipts.
I think the sauce god forgot that when you post something on the internet, it gets clipped and saved. So you can't do this revisionist history thing where you try and manipulate what happened on video. Again, I am not going to allow it. Young Don, do better.
At the end of a recent stream where I interviewed popular ex-Muslim YouTuber, The Apostate Prophet, I was being spammed by the fans of the 3 Muslims. 8 days ago, I was invited to participate in a live stream hosted by Sneeko along with the 3 Muslims. Since this interaction, I have been constantly and relentlessly harassed by the Muslim community. In particular, they come to my live stream solely to spam the chat with hate messages for me and my fellow Christian. And look, I get it. I've been doing this internet thing for a long time, and I was warned that if I say anything in criticism of the religion of Islam, this is exactly the kind of response I would get.
Okay, buddy. So he claims he's being harassed. If you for 1 second think that you're being harassed because of the 3 Muslims, you are delusional, young Don. You are being harassed by the Muslim community because of comments like this.
Difference between the true religion, Christianity, and Islam, which is of the devil.
On the flip side of that, I would like to say, if you're sitting in a Twitch stream writing negative comments about someone you dislike because you disagree with them about something, I personally think there are probably better things to do with your time, but this man is being harassed due to his own actions. Do not for 1 second believe that this man is being harassed because of the 3 Muslims.
Get it. I've been doing this internet thing for a long time, and I was warned that if I say anything in criticism of the religion of Islam, this is exactly the kind of response I would get. It's just how they are. Well,
that's just how they are. Dude, that was such a nasty comment.
I'm sorry, I'm not racist. Well, I'll take that back.
Young Don, could you not imagine a racist white man saying those exact same words in the exact same tone about young African-American males? That's just how they are? You absolute lemon. That was just straight up discrimination on video. And in your video, you show 6 examples. So let's multiply that number by, let's just say, 1,000, which is a huge exaggeration. There was not 6,000 Muslims in there harassing you. 6,000 Muslims represents an entire community of 2 billion? Are you dumb? That's just how they are? Come on, man. You are such a terrible human being.
Like, if I could have gotten away with murder, I would have multiple bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if throughout my life I knew that I could have killed somebody and got away with it clean, I would have definitely killed people in my life.
This is the same guy who wants you to pay him money to do Bible study with him. Come on.
It's just how they are. Well, yesterday, at the end of a 3-hour stream where I interviewed the apostate prophet, which, check him out by the way, great content. At the end of the interview where he gave his testimony as to why he left Islam, I was again bombarded by fans of the Three Muslims channel with hateful comments insulting myself, my guests, and my Christian fans. While insulting me, they were also demanding that I go and debate the Three Muslims live, right then and there. I promise, if someone donates $100, I'll go to the Three Muslims. Something which I simply had no interest in doing. I promise, if someone donates $100, I'll go to the Three Muslims. And I'll be honest, I was tired of the harassment.
You serious?
So I did a little trolling. I very clearly, in a sarcastic manner, said if someone donated $100, I would go to the Three Muslim stream, thinking that no one would. I promise, if someone donates $100, I'll go to the Three Muslims. Why? Because I just made it abundantly clear that I didn't want to.
Okay, young Don. So he says, I very clearly, in a sarcastic manner, said if someone donated $100, I would go to the Three Muslim stream, thinking that no one would. Well, I think he forgot to mention the part where he completely lies on video to his fans about the initial amount that he mentioned, where he goes, oh no, I said $1,000 with 4 zeros.
And Charles, I saw the $100, you won't? That's a fact, I won't. That's a fact, because I said $1,000. You need, that's $900 more you need. I said $1,000.
And hiding behind sarcasm is quite manipulative, and it's just a straight up lie in this case scenario. I don't think anyone heard the words that he's referring to as sarcasm and implied that. If it was, which it is not, this has to be the least sarcastic sarcasm I have ever heard in my entire life.
Didn't want to. That I had no respect for their platform, as they've been sending their fans to harass me for almost 2 weeks straight.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And because I have nothing left to say on the matter, I've given my stance on it. I have strong negative feelings against Islam, and I'm over it. I just don't.
Okay, if you're going to allege such a thing, you need to provide proof. Otherwise, this is just straight up slander. You cannot simply just say they've been sending their fans to harass me without providing a lick of proof. Now, I do agree that no one should harass anyone, but if you do not have physical proof that the Three Muslims directly told their fans to go and harass you, you are talking out of your. And given the fact that the Sauce God very openly discriminates against and insults literally 1/4 of the world's population.
So it completely changed the attitude and energy I would have going forward to any time I'm discussing. I would look at them as like, oh no, you're possessed by a demon. I'm still going to try and portray the Christian values, right?
No, God, please, no, no, no.
Mercy, forgiveness, love. I know what it feels like to have no grace or kindness or mercy in my heart.
For all we know, the people could just be acting on their own accord.
I just don't care enough to have a debate. But then somebody actually donated $100. And in that moment, and yes, okay, maybe it was a little unchristian, I decided that I was going to donate whatever money these hate spammers sent me to my church. Hey, I'm gonna make sure I put that $100 in my church offering this week. I'm gonna take that $100 and I'm gonna write from Islam and drop it in the church offering this Sunday. Y'all did that.
Perfect.
My own form of justice. So,
first of all, that is not a form of justice at all. It's just blatant racism. And two, You cannot just lie and be surprised that someone actually donated $100 because you literally promised something in return and in a non-sarcastic tone, and then refused to deliver on that promise and bait and switched your own fan.
I said, okay, now donate 1,000. I wasn't scamming my fans.
It's not what he said at all. He did not say donate 1,000 now. He said I said 1,000 initially. So he's completely lying again.
Charles, I saw the $100. You won't. That's a fact, I won't. That's a fact, because I said $1,000. You need, that's $900 more you need. I said $1,000. I was just trying to get the very Muslims that have been hate spamming me, hate bombing me, harassing me and my fans to indirectly donate money to my church. Well, turns out it wasn't a hater that donated the money. It was one of my mods, Sebastian. He's a Patreon. He's in my Discord. And when he realized that I mistook him for a Muslim hater, he was very offended.
I don't know what he gets out of this lie. His fan was not even that offended. But this only makes it worse. The fact that he thought that he was scamming a Muslim initially, but in reality, he was scamming one of his own fans. You cannot justify such a terrible lie and then bait and switch, hiding behind the fact that he did not want his money back, which he's about to do.
The devout Christian, and then he donated another $100, asking how I could ever insult him like that.
He did not ask how. I don't know why he's lying about this stuff when it's verifiably false.
After the stream ended, I connected with Sebastian on my Christian Discord server, where he gave me confirmation that he was okay with having donated money and did not want a refund. And then we had a 2-hour conversation about whether or not free will exists. And just to prove that he was in 100% support, he came to today's stream and generously donated yet another $50. What again?
Okay, so the fact that this man donated a total of $250 now does not justify you scamming someone out of that money. If anyone is confused as to why this is a scam, here is the definition of scam, and here's what he initially said.
I promise, if someone donates $100, I'll go to the 3 Muslims right now. I promise.
If someone donates $100, I'll go to the 3 Muslims. Someone donates $100, he claims, oh, I said 1,000, like an idiot.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Last time addressing the 3 Muslims, I have no interest in debating you or any other Muslim. It's actually quite flattering that my opinion is so threatening to your faith. I've said what I've said. I've said my piece on what I think of the religion of Islam. You know I just said a lot of really harsh things about the religion, the false religion.
Alright, so that was probably the worst apology or accountability video I've ever seen in my entire life. And just to address what he just said, I'm not sure that people in general are threatened by your opinion on their faith. I think they're more so upset by the disgusting comments that you made about that religion, and then refusing to apologize or even acknowledge those terrible comments, and then scamming someone. All he's doing is twisting his way around this situation like a little rat. And the problem is, a lot of the things that he says are on video. So there's proof to show that the things he's saying and doing are verifiably false. So just to summarize everything, this man had clear intent on keeping the money, joking or not, sarcasm or not, as long as he, in his own head, could picture that person who donated as the enemy. This shows that this man is truly evil. And just know, Young Don, the sauce god, when you directly attack and insult the core fundamentals of a belief, especially one which is followed by about 2 billion and continuing to grow, expect backlash, and do not blame that backlash on 3 men. Backlash does not mean that the belief system of an ideology is flawed. Backlash in this case scenario is defense in that belief.